Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
Hey, what's up, fam? I got a question for you. Do you like barbecue? I mean like real barbecue. Slow cooked for hours, seasoned with only the best ingredients? Then check out Lynettes Country BBQ. My man Larry's been barbecuing the best meats for over 25 years. Lynettes also does catering for any major event. So the next time you want quality barbecue and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, call Larry and Lynettes Country BBQ at 740-304-5303. For more information on details and locations, check them out on Facebook at Lynettes Country BBQ. Paul's Nightclub, located at 901 South Broad Street in Lancaster, Ohio, has it all. For over 30 years, Janine Cunningham and a friendly crew at Paul's have been serving patrons with the very best local music and carry-out in the area. Everything you need, all in one place. Next time you are in Lancaster and want to go to a place that makes you feel right at home, be sure to stop at Paul's Nightclub and say hi. Check out some awesome local music and grab yourself some carry-out. 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Or call 740-215-4805. Shamrock Printing, dedicated to providing high-quality printing and graphic design solutions. Located at 82 South 3rd Street, Newark, Ohio. Fast, reliable, and local. Screen printing, graphic design, banners, and so much more. Owner-operators Ace Winters and Jonathan Boyer go above and beyond to provide their customers with the best service, knowledge, and professionalism that only a local business can provide. So before you go to that other print shop, go to shamrockprinting.com today, or give them a call, 740-349-2244, or find Shamrock Printing on Facebook, and be sure to tell them that Ant-Man sent you. Hey, what's up, Music Familia? It's about that time of year again when you start to get that urge to want to show off your summertime bods.
Say what?
But before you do, let me ask you this. Are you modified? It's an easy answer. Go ahead. I'll wait. Time's up. No, not even close. But let me help you out. Go to richregal740.com or call 740-205-7503. Located at 737 North Columbus Street in Lancaster, Ohio, Rich and the crew at Modified Studios Tattoo Gallery have been providing safe, sterile, clean, and beyond professional ink for over 15 years. I'm not just a spokesperson, I'm also a client. After hitting my 6-year sober date, I wanted something special. Honestly, I think half the battle was finding something that was going to have lasting memory. I brought my picture in, and Rich gave it more life on my arm than the picture had itself. So do yourself a favor. Book your appointment today, 740-205-7503, or go to richregal740.com today. Mention AntmanVs before your scheduled appointment and get 20% off. Get out there and make it pop! Make it pop! Get modified today. Hey, what's up? It's Ant-Man from Music Media Productions here to tell you about Carolina Hemp Company. Established in 2014, Carolina Hemp Company is bringing balance through hemp. Whole-spectrum hemp extracts, organic hemp flour, topicals, and edibles, along with the best hemp education you can get. But don't take my word for it. Stop in and experience the difference at Carolina Hemp Company, Columbus. Located at 5212 North High Street, Suite A, Columbus, Ohio, 43214. Or call 614-987-5885. Check out chc-columbus.com today for more information and ways to order online. Our future looks a little more hempful every day. And tell Sean and Cheryl Ant-Man sent you. You won't regret it. On this, I swear. Oh, yeah!
Hey, this is Brandon.
And this is Barab.
We're 8 Pound Pressure.
And you're listening to AntmanVs.
Woo!
Oh, what a double play!
Let's see it.
Amazing world leader. I'm gonna sing it.
Cause I get things cooking. You stare, you...
How long your drama?
Don't you dare change that station.
Feel the power.
Ant-Man versus. Starting now.
brand new show. Whee! It's Halloween! It's October 1st, 2020. You're hanging out live on AntmanVs. What's going on, my people? So we got a cool show tonight. Get myself turned up in my headphones. My headphones about flew off. I got so excited right there. So, we're gonna get down to business. First and foremost, man, I want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Shamrock Printing, Paul's Nightclub, Lynettes Country BBQ, Hemp Company, Columbus. I want to give a shout out to the Empire Concert and Bar up there in Akron. My man Eric holding it down up there. And, you know, we're getting into it tonight, man. First off, at 9:30, we're going to get a phone call from some awesome music familia. They're more than just friends, they're family. And I don't just mean music familia, I mean actual family. And they're going to be calling in tonight because they're going to need us. And I'm going to need you guys to help me with a couple things. So hopefully you're down for that. Also, we got some brand new music from all over the planet tonight. We're not just going national. We're not just going local. We're going global tonight. And what I mean by that is we're going all the way around the world. You're going to hear songs with different languages. You're going to hear different instruments. You're going to hear different everything. And I'm really excited about it. I've been planning this out all week. We're going to get this puppy started. Share this out using hashtag MusicFamiliaForLife. I just realized we're at 522 episodes. Holy crap. And I was looking at my viewage on my YouTube channel. We have over, thank you to you, we have over 200K views total. Which is kind of funny, because I'm less than 1,000 subscribers, but I have a single ton of views and replays. And that's because of you. Thank you guys so much for all your support, man, and replaying my show. And it's crazy to think about. My man Greg, he says episode 530 is coming up real quick. Yeah, I know, man. And episode 1000 is right around the corner from that. So, tonight's show is going to be pretty awesome. I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And before I get out too far of the way here, I need to correct some issues. So last week, I flubbered on my promotional responsibilities, and I don't ever normally do that, but last week I surely did do that. And so I want to correct this problem. So I've been promoting for the Misfit Halloween show, which happens to be Suicide Toys' CD release show. And last week, I fumbled a little bit on that. And what I mean by fumbled on that is that, so Suicide Toys and Other Stories CD's release party with special guest Monarchs to Oblivion, Waste of White, Project Rewind, and Fate of Orion. Last week, I fumbled it up because, you know, when you read a flyer directly from the flyer, sometimes the text is weird, you know, because they use imagery to make their stuff look better. You know, it's better than just Times Roman text, right? And so last week I fumbled it a little bit. So I wanted to apologize to the bands and to the guys that heard the show and heard me flub that. So I just wanted to... I'm a man of perfection and professionalism, and when I make a mistake, I own that stuff. I don't just pawn it off or just let it go. I like to head on. So I do apologize for that. And so it looks like Nancy's sister is at the ER, and she might jump in the chat. So for anybody new to the show, thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate y'all. And you're going to have a hell of a time tonight. I know that I am serving up this awesome music. So I want to talk real quick about an upcoming show. Hempy Halloween is going on at Carolina Hemp Company, Columbus. You guys are going to want to check it out. It's October 25th, and it's only a few days before Halloween, and it happens to be a Sunday. So there's really no excuse. You should be able to get out there, support some local music. We got some awesome music coming up on that. And the hours from that are actually the business hours for the store. So that's really cool. It's not going to be out too crazy for anybody. 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. are the store hours. You guys can come in and hang out. Live music's going to start at 12:30. And you're going to have an opportunity to come in and hang out and check out some awesome products from Carolina Hemp Company. We're going to be working on some other things as well. And I'm excited about this, man. This is one great way to unite the community and bring all of us together under one roof. And I'm working on Wing Snob coming out and bringing some wings and some chicken out because they're right across the street. So why can't they just come across the street and bring us some food? Yeah. My man Bill, what's going on, buddy? Hope you're having fun tonight, man. And lots of weirdness going on with the pandemic, man. The Steelers aren't playing. Vikings aren't playing. It's crazy. Testing positive all over the place for COVID. Yours truly had to get a test. We'll talk about that later in the show. But let's see here. Ignosium. They got some new stuff going on. Congratulations to the fellas. We're going to try to dip into some of that here during the show as well. But I'm not going to pussyfoot around right now. I'm going to get you some After the Rain right here. So this is some different stuff out of our own backyard right here. And, you know, I really like these guys. Chris, Caddy, John, and Tim. And all these dudes and ladies make up After the Rain. It's an alternative acoustic Christian poetry kind of thing. And it's pretty awesome. And these guys are going to be at Hempy Halloween over there at Carolina Hemp Company. I'm excited about this. So we're going to check this out. The South Park Pandemic Special last night. Actually, I did not. I have to recap that. But I heard it was pretty good. So in the meantime, we're going to get into this right here, After the Rain. Let me know what you think about this. We're going to jump right into this with I Found You. I think this is a great song. And let me know what you guys think about this. And we're going to break it down here after this. That was After the Rain right there. I Found You. Some pretty awesome stuff, man. You know what I love about music like that? The harmonics, the sounds, the whole in-depth sound that you get out of something like that. It just sounds absolutely epic. And that's no exception. You're going to be able to tune in and check them out at Hempy Halloween right there at Carolina Hemp Company Columbus on the 25th of October. I'm going to be pounding that over your head every week, so get ready for that. And we're going to keep it going. I got something really exciting for you right here. It's about 17 after 9. At 9:30, we're getting our call in from a couple of great people that need our help. And I really urge you to be ready to sit down and listen to this conversation because really at the end of the day, we are all we have. I know I've said it before. I'll say it again until I'm blue in the face. But we have to support each other. We have to find a way to bring everybody together, and instead of setting everybody apart and creating a huge line of distance between everybody, we have to bring them together. And this is something that we really need to do. So I encourage you to stick around for 9:30 when these awesome my shirt, awesome people call in to the show. But we're going to keep it moving right now. We're going to go right into something global. And so, Dream Aria. So, these guys and girls are from Grisby, Ontario, Canada. And I played them last week. They're a little different. But we're going to check this out. So, this song is called Black Mirror. And this song is going to take us right into 9:30. It's about 4.5 minutes long. We're going to check it out. Let me know what you guys think about it. We'll be right back after this. I want to give a shout out to the band members of this band, Donald, Ann, Gary, and Andrew. Great people. And, we're going to check this out right now. This song's called Black Mirror. We'll be right back after this.
Black mirrors revealing tonight. The ebb and flows, tide of the mind.
Stuff right there, right? Yeah, Black Mirror right there. Dream Aria. It's a very haunting song. I figured it'd be perfect for what we're getting ready to step into. Halloween! I'm excited. I know Halloween is canceled around a lot of other areas, which is absolutely sucky, but it's for the right, safe reasons, you know? And, so, I don't know. I still think... And if anybody wants to join me on this adventure, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to need a camera person. So I've thought about getting, like, either a Jason Voorhees outfit, like Halloween, or maybe Friday the 13th, or a Chucky, or something, some kind of a costume. And I was thinking about, like, going around to, like, our favorite areas, favorite places, like stores, restaurants, like Target and Walmart and, like, Starbucks. Or, you know, like Steak and Shake. Or, you know, like other places, like local places. And walk around and just walk in. Like, obviously, like, mobile order your drink so you don't have to talk or take your mask off, right? But you just walk in, and you walk up, you grab your drink, you turn around, and you walk out. I got the idea from one of my friends, Dre. He and a bunch of his buddies love filming great stuff. And he posted a thing on his storyline the other day about him and his buddies going to Starbucks, I believe is where they went, right? Yeah, Starbucks. And they were walking out, and... It was just funny to see people's reactions, you know? Like, nobody freaked out. It wasn't like a, rah, you know, but people saw it, and they thought it was pretty cool. I also shared a video. If you're friends with me on Facebook, I shared a little video about Halloween from Hyatt Video Production. And it's all the classic characters. Pennywise and Chucky and Freddy Krueger and all them awesome people. And basically they're like dancing around, getting down, having fun, you know? And so I thought it would be pretty cool if we did the same thing, maybe. Maybe not copy them, but definitely do something cool. So tonight we got some cool music videos coming up. We got some Tom McDonald, Gravestones. If you haven't seen it yet, you're about to see it tonight. It's pretty awesome. It's good stuff. I just realized real quick, like, how big my hair's getting. Like, because every time I move my head, it, like, smacks me in the backside of my head. And, yeah, so it's almost still middle of my back. It's pretty crazy. But with the pandemic going on, first and foremost, I want everybody to know I'm all right. I did have a COVID test. I don't feel like I have any symptoms. I don't feel like I have COVID or anything. But in this day and age, when you have an autoimmune disease, it's better to be safe than sorry. So me and my wife, we were somewhere where we were possibly exposed to somebody who was exposed to somebody else that had COVID. This person that was exposed hadn't been tested yet. Nothing against those people. Nothing against that person. I, just being a damaged immune person and my daughter being 3 months premature, we have to play the precautionary game. So we went and we got tested. Me and my wife got tested because I'm not going to force my 3-year-old to go through a nasal swab if we don't have to. It's one of those things that, just needs to be done. Bring back the 80s hair, bro. Tease it. Man, my Facebook page was hijacked, so friend me on my new account. Carol, make sure you have added me. I was like, did she get hacked? I don't know. Maybe I didn't accept her friend request, so if I didn't, I'm sorry. I just, gotta be careful. I'm gonna knock my headphones off this evening. Don't worry. Don't worry. At the end of the show, we're gonna let our hair down, all of us. I can't see you, so I'm relying on you, whether you have hair or not. At the end of the show, we're gonna go hardcore, and I want you to be able to let your hair down. We got some brand new stuff from The World I Knew coming up here in a little bit. They got a new song called Lifelines, which is nothing in comparison to Then Falls the Sky's Lifelines. If I had to pick apples to oranges, I would put Then Falls the Sky to the right, and I would put Twick to the left. Because you just can't... Yeah. 2 great bands, 1 great song title, 2 different approaches. Pretty badass, I have to say. So... It's 9:28. We got about 2 minutes or so here. So let you guys know, man, that first and foremost, tonight's show is a brand new show. We're going global tonight, so a lot of the stuff you're going to hear isn't just from our state. It just isn't from Columbus or just isn't from the United States, but everywhere. And so you're going to hear different languages. You're going to hear different kinds of things. And, yeah, it's going to be different. So, it's been a crazy week. It started out really nice weather, right, on Monday, and then all of a sudden the weather just kind of took a shit, And all of a sudden now you gotta have a jacket. Like, I was looking at my watch a minute ago. It's supposed to be a low of 43 tonight, so bring your plants in. But, 64 today was the high. I mean... Not too bad. Not too ungodly awful bad, right? I mean, yeah. Let's see, what we got? Greg says I have a bald hawk going on. Oh, man. No, Nancy, you do not have to behave now. This isn't... I never said this was a child-friendly show to begin with. It starts at 9 p.m. Everybody's kids should be in bed. I'm just kidding. For those of you who, don't limit your kids, hey, we have callers. What's going on? You're live, Ant-Man Versus.
How you doing, man?
What's up, Chad?
Oh, well, same old, the way life.
Right? Such is life.
Yeah, and it always has a way of sneaking up on you sometimes.
Yeah, right. So does diarrhea, from what I hear. So
that's a touchy subject.
It is. It's very touch and go. I hear it's not a situation to use your fingers on. So I kind of wanted to have you guys on the show tonight. I know you and the wife are hanging out listening to the show tonight, but more importantly, man, the spotlight is yours. I kind of wanted to give you guys an opportunity, man, to share the situation. So I'm all ears.
It's my sister, actually. Me and Amanda sitting here.
Oh, hi, Amanda. Sorry.
Yeah, I know, right? The mystical unicorn drummer.
So how
everyone always says, well, we don't never hear nothing from you. So I guess tonight they're going to.
Oh, shit. Well, hey, I'm in for a treat. You got me on the edge of my seat. Let's do this.
I wish it was under different circumstances, though. I do wish it wasn't for this reason.
I know. You know, I will let you guys have the floor, and you know, kind of fill everybody in.
Well, I mean, okay. Well, recently I had a small house fire. My kitchen caught fire, my stove to be exact, and it kind of caught everything on top of it on fire because you know we tend to use our stove as counter space sometimes, and it pretty much burnt the cabinets and messed up the countertops and the floors, and which the fire department got there in time and got put out. They said about another 10 minutes I probably would have lost my whole home. But my dog, my German Shepherd, luckily he had gotten out of the house and dug his way out of the fence and was out running the street, and that's what got the neighbors' attention to even find out what was up. So he kind of saved everything.
Wow.
But yeah, I know, I got pretty lucky there. He's a pretty smart dog. But anyway, I didn't really think it was going to be, you know, too hard to take care of all this, and I was trying to do it all on my own, but I didn't realize to what extent that, you know, the smoke damage and everything had caused. I mean, everything from trying to get the smell out to the floors were ruined, the carpets, everything had to come out, and our bedding, our couches, our furniture, everything. And they brought these big fans in and tried to air it out, and it just, they even said it probably wouldn't be able to be saved. But I mean, I'm a single mom. I've got 2 small children, you know, and I don't have a lot of help on the other end of that. So I was hoping I was going to be able to save as much as possible. But it didn't work out that way. And I hate to even, like, ask for help and do all that. But finally I was like, man, I'm going to try this GoFundMe thing.
Yeah.
And see how it works out. I've never done that, a GoFundMe account in my life, so I'm not even positive I was doing it right. Chad's usually our tech guy that does all that stuff, but
man.
Yeah, so I figured I'd give it a shot and put it out there and try and see how it goes.
Trying to get the babies back home.
Yeah, we're displaced right now. We're not able to live there at this current moment. I ended up just trying to get the smell out. I ended up ripping all of the wallpaper down, everything, which is an older house. It had 7 layers of wallpaper, mind you.
I think every house, I think every older house has 7 layers of wallpaper. I think mine did too. And
it's like a requirement, isn't it?
Right.
7 layers of wallpaper. But yeah, and then like even the upstairs and my air conditioners, because I never even thought twice about it, but like my air conditioners upstairs, it was getting really hot and I couldn't figure out why. And so finally I went and checked the filters. Well, the filters were so full of the soot, you know, and I didn't think it had reached that far, you know what I mean, I guess. And so full of the soot, it burnt my air conditioners up, like, right, yeah. Especially when you're really needing them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just seemed like everything was going downhill real fast. Well, and then I was working at FedEx, and, I mean, I had a pretty good thing there, but...
Yeah, you've been there for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was there. I worked, like, starting when everybody was quitting their job and quarantining because of this pandemic. I was out working 80-hour weeks, you know. I mean, I was putting in the time, but I ended up getting switched to a new company. They sold my route off to another company. Well, my paycheck started falling up short, and when I started questioning about them, I didn't get no answers for it or anything. And I tell you what, I had to call off one time. One time I've called off for the whole, how many months was I there? I don't even know, for a while. And the one time I had to call off, my daughter, she had gotten a fever. Well, my mom took off work the first day and went and picked her up because they, you know, with this pandemic and everything going on, nobody will keep a sick kid.
Right.
I mean, it's not really, you can't blame them, you know. But so she spiked that fever. Well, I told my boss that day, I was like, I'm not going to be able to work tomorrow because I don't have anybody that will watch her while she's sick. And so I called in, took the day off. Well, the following day of going back to work after I'd worked something out with babysitters and stuff, the first thing they did when I showed up that morning, I was fired. They fired me on the spot. So right in the midst of all of this stuff going on, it was like perfect timing to be jobless, you know.
Have you, I know you've had a lot go on in the last 48, 72 hours, but have you had a chance to get anything lined up? Do you have any prospected positions lined up? Have you even made any moves towards that yet, or?
Towards what?
Bedding and furniture, I'm assuming.
What was that again? Sorry, I didn't really.
No, you're fine. I know you've been through a lot in the last, you know, few days, and I was just wondering if you guys had if you had any jobs lined up or any direction where, you know, what you wanted to do next.
Oh, well, like in the last few days. Well, okay, let me clarify something real quick. This didn't, like, happen, like, just last week. I didn't want it to sound that way. I tried to, like, handle most of this.
About a month ago?
Yeah, it's been about a month. I tried to handle most of this on my own because I really did not want to have to ask for help.
I don't blame you.
We've been ripping stuff out, and we had enough money to start replacing some of the flooring,
but basically everything I put back toward everything, it's gone now, and now I am where I am. But yeah, I mean, I have had a few jobs. Actually, brother picked me up, took me on, and helped me out. Gave me a few jobs working with him and stuff, you know, enough to try to get by. But I mean, I'm also in the midst of trying to survive and take care of us and trying to get all of this together.
Right.
Which is
the upside is we have a ton of friends that are offering free labor. So
yeah, I mean, I do got help on that aspect of things. So
okay.
I'm more running into the fact that I didn't realize the cost of one. I didn't realize the cost of material. You know, yeah, how expensive things are.
Even just trying to keep like everything on the bottom end, it's still pricey when you got to do a whole house.
Because I gotta tell you, I'm really not a picky person when it comes to things like that. Like, I mean, I want it to look nice, but it ain't got to be top of the line by no means.
Yeah.
But, economical.
yeah, exactly. But I just the price of things, and then I'm starting to figure out it's not so cheap when you're having to redo everything, and then.
Do you own the home?
Even buying.
She's making payments on it.
Right on.
Yeah.
So I mean, basically, right? I mean.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
So, but like even I can't even. I started looking into the prices of like beds and mattresses and stuff, and I'm like, my gosh.
Yeah, it doesn't help having a very high deductible on the property.
Stuff is not cheap at all, you know. And the thing is, well, let's see here. How it actually, I didn't have the insurance, the renters, or what, how that, I didn't have coverage on my belongings.
Yeah, something of that nature.
Like, I pay the insurance because I have to carry insurance because of the bank loan, but I didn't have insurance on my actual belongings.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's where it messed me over, so.
The deductible is high too, if I remember right. I was reading through the papers.
Right.
It's like $1,000 or $2,000 deductible. Most of what it would cost.
Yeah, but I mean, it still wouldn't have covered it wouldn't have covered my couch and my bed.
No, but you'd have been paying for it
that.
anyway, is what I was getting at.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would still be paying a high deductible as well, but yeah, I didn't have anything covering your personal belongings, so I don't know, between dealing with all that headache and life in general.
Most of the clothing and stuff was salvageable because you could wash it.
Right.
You can't really wash carpet that well, especially when it's like from the 70s.
Someone told me a trick about use vinegar.
Yeah.
And it helps and that actually works pretty well on most things.
Most things, yeah, it's true. It is true.
Yeah. Some of your more like the kids have these real fuzzy blankets they like. It didn't seem to work so well on them, but maybe it's where it's probably so thick in there, you know?
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
You know, even Habitat for Humanity is expensive to a point, you know, like trying to restart is no small feat after something like this. So
no, it's not.
So you know, Amanda, what I will tell you is that I stand behind you, and we stand behind you, and I will promote this and support this as long as you want me to. I know that you have a $2,000 goal that you have in mind. You're at $185 now, and I'm going to share this out every day, everywhere I can, to try to help you out. And I'm going to, at the end of the show tonight, I'm going to get with my wife and see what we have here. We have a bunch of shit just from being homeowners. We combined two households, so we have stuff here, and I'll get with the wife and see what we can do, and if I can find anything at all, like I'll load it up and drive it down to you for sure.
Oh, well, I greatly appreciate all of that, actually. Yeah, I put the $2,000 goal on there. I wasn't exactly sure what everything was going to cost.
Right.
It may cost a little more, but you know, I figured at least that's going to be
any help is appreciated.
At least that's going to be a start. You know,
you got to start somewhere.
I pretty much keep busy. I work. I may not have like an actual job right now, but I'm pretty good with carpentry and other things. I've worked for a construction company for
well, you're related to Chad, so I know you're a badass.
Yeah, well, so I work somewhere doing some job about every day. So
yeah.
I do something to make things go on, but a lot of times I still have to pay all of my bills of the place as well. So at a house I'm not in,
it's close. Honestly, once we get the kitchen replaced, you know, minus not having furniture, she could actually be there.
Mm-hmm.
I'd really like to do something with that floor. I thrown about the living room floor.
Yeah, when carpet come up, we noticed some bad spots.
And or I have to get sand down or something. I don't want my kids getting their old nails or splinters or something in their feet, but things like that we could make do if we have to for a while. My kids are pretty adaptable as well, so they're how do you explain it? They're pretty tough kids. They've had to be.
They're like their mother.
They're like their mother.
Yeah, right.
We're a team. They help me. I help them.
Well, you got more of a team than you know, Amanda. And like I said, I'll get with my wife, Amanda, after the show tonight and see what we have around here. And if I have anything that I can, you know, that's going to be of use to you, I will bring it. I'll load it in a vehicle and I'll bring it to you myself.
Well, that is awesome. That is very awesome, actually.
And
I appreciate every bit of this.
Yeah.
I just want you to know, and I want anybody listening to know, or everybody that's donated anything. The money that they've already donated, I greatly appreciate it. Honestly, I didn't know if anybody would even pay attention to it. So, I mean, I really appreciate all this. I mean, it hits hard. It makes you feel good, you know?
Yeah, you find out who your friends are, and Garth Brooks, I think, said it best, man. We all got friends in low places, right?
You ain't kidding.
But,
that's good. That's very good to know. And
go ahead.
I was telling Chad, talking to him, we were talking about it. I said, as our band, we've played a lot of fundraisers and done this and that, and the people, they're always thanking you and this and for helping out and doing this and that. But now I know what it really feels like.
Yeah.
Like now I understand that they're very sincere when they're thanking you for that. So that actually kind of makes that feel even better to have done that.
Well, the hardest part about anything is hitting the reset button, and having to, be totally, literally, I mean, not even figuratively, literally, like uplifted from your house and have to figure out how to get that together. And I commend you as being a single mom and having 2 little kids, and still trying to piece together what you have, what you have left, and I am glad that, you have a brother and you have family and you have people, because, there are people that I talk to doing the show all the time that don't even have that. So I'm just really glad that you have that. And, and like I said, I'm going to share this out. There's a bunch of people in the chat right now that are going to go through their belongings and their things. And, if we can get together, I will drive to all these motherfuckers' houses and we will load this shit up in a fucking truck.
I have a big trailer so I can do pickups.
So, yeah, and so, well, don't be too mad if you find an Ant-Man stowed away in the truck trying to help you carry shit down there, because I can fit in small places, motherfucker. I will get in that truck one way or another.
I have a 8 by 24 foot enclosed box trailer.
Right on.
So you can fit any kind of building material in that.
Yeah, my kids they'll ask me, they'll say, "Mommy, when are we going home? When are we going back to our house? When are we doing this?" And I'm like, I'm working on it. And to the extent of this, okay, my son, he's 6. And I told him, I said, guys, I'm trying to get the money together. I'm trying to get this, and that, the other. And he had lost a tooth, and we put it under his pillow. Well, he still believes in a tooth fairy. So
that's all right.
Put a snow under there. The next morning, he woke up. He was so excited, and he said, "Mommy, look, the tooth fairy left me $5. He said, here, put this with our money. Maybe we could go home sooner." So, that to me, I was like, boy, I feel like I'm doing something right.
Yeah. Wow. That got me right in the dad. That got me in the dad feels right there.
I'm in tears over.
Yeah, that got me. That got me in dad feels.
Oh no.
Yeah, Amanda. Fuck. So I'm gonna cry with you, like, on this one here. But I want you to know, that we're here. I'm here, and we will. I have hoodies and merch and all kinds of stuff, and I'll throw you a bunch of clothes, like whatever you need. Like, you'll just have a bunch of MFP stuff. It's hard. But, I'm going to get together with everybody, and I have a feeling that after this show, I have a feeling I'm going to get some text messages and probably some Facebook messages. And I'll get together with Chad. If I don't hear from you, Amanda, I'll get with Chad, and we're going to get this motherfucker together. We're going to get you guys back in your house before Thanksgiving and before Christmas, because there's no way I'm going to let a family not be able to have Thanksgiving or a Christmas. And so we're going to get together, and we're going to make this fucking thing happen for you no matter what.
Well, I greatly appreciate that. You're fucking awesome. So.
He's wearing a shirt that says awesome too.
Well, that's very fitting.
I'm just me at the end of the day, man, and this is why I do what I do. My brand, Music Familia Productions, has always been music family shows, and without at the end of the day, we are all we have. I say it all the time, but I really mean it, and we're gonna do this thing, and hell or high water, and I'm really hoping for hell because it's cold outside. So,
right.
No.
I do hell or high water. Yep.
Yeah,
I
like
do.
religiously.
I do. I'm like, through hell or high water, it will happen.
yeah. But we're
So we have practice on time today. Well, through hell or high water.
I mean, I've been staying pretty positive. I don't have a choice either way. I have to stay pretty positive either way. Even there's days that I feel like I'm getting nowhere, and this just seems like it's getting further and further away. But man, when you've got two little set of eyes looking at you, and they think that you're just the strongest thing in the world. So
because you are, Mom. Because you are, Mom.
So I can't fall apart. So I have to keep it together no matter what. So
well, the great thing about what we have and what we do, what all of us do, is that when you fall apart, there is somebody to catch you. And
yeah, it's unity. That's the point.
Yeah, and anybody who sits back and a lot of people do a lot of this. A lot of people do a lot of lip service, and that's not what we're about. That's never what we've been about. And you'll see. We're gonna get this shit together. This is gonna be awesome, and I can't wait to meet the kids.
Throughout this, actually,
you what?
You do. You need to find out who your actual friends are when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
I have figured.
Yeah.
So,
all right, man. We're gonna get off here and let you get back to your show. I think we held you up almost a half hour.
But you know what though? If I had to, I'd spend the whole 2 hours because you guys are family. You guys aren't just my friends. Like I use Music Familia, and I say that all the time, but it's past that with you guys and the band as a whole. And your family as a whole. And I'm yeah, this isn't going away. Like this isn't just one. Yeah.
I feel, I know when I get on the phone with you, we talk for hours.
Yeah. Like this isn't,
real quick.
Right. One real quick. Like, let me catch your ear real quick.
Real quick. Got a couple hours.
Right. 2.5 hours. Like, I think it was one night we were up until 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I think that the conversation before the last, was like a 4.5 hour conversation.
Yeah, like we officially have a bromance for sure.
Yeah, when we get to start talking about our kids, and then we get on another topic, and it just goes, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing about being a musician parent. A parent and a musician. That's another one that's kind of tough.
It is.
Got it, but it's tough as well.
Well,
my kids sacrifice a lot just so mommy can play music, but at the same time, they don't mind it. They like it.
They say their mommy's a rock star.
Yeah, they do. So no matter what, at the end of the night, however good or bad my show was, it doesn't matter because what really matters to me is them, and to them, I'm a rock star. So every show, I'm a rock star. It works out for me.
Well, it's the same thing, the same way I feel. My wife will put me on the big screen upstairs, and my daughter, she'll be like, Daddy's on the TV, and I always tell her every Thursday before I have to come down to the show. I always tell her, okay, Daddy's got to go to work, and she's always like, Daddy, I go to work with you. I help you. I hold a microphone, Daddy. And like it's like she puts on my headphones and she tries to listen, and she's like, music, Daddy, music, come on, music.
Oh.
And she's
like, He's like, what, a month or two older than Emerson? Or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that?
And it goes so freaking fast.
Yeah,
That's how I met that when we were at Children's Hospital.
Oh, really?
Maz was just born, and we were going in for that echocardiogram. We went and had lunch. And
Oh, well, like, that really
yeah,
cool.
I know. It was ironic.
Yeah, and that's kind of what, I told my wife. I was like, it's kind of like it was meant to happen, like I was meant to meet you guys, so it's well beyond band, it's well beyond music, it's legit family, and you can't take that away. And so, whatever we need to do, whatever I need to do, like, we're going to do it. And you'll be hearing from me, like, hella soon, for sure.
Well, I appreciate that because I know you're busy, and I know you've got a lot going on. You've got your own family, and you've got a lot to worry about, your show and everything. So anything you can do, and I mean, you don't have to go out of your way to do it. I don't expect anything like that.
Hey, woman, don't you tell me what I need to do.
Honestly, sharing
Hey,
the
wait, time out. Ain't that what women are good for?
Oh, don't get me started. Oh. No, like, I mean, honestly, like, I'm this is what I live for. I love doing this stuff, and anything that I can do, I will do. And I'll get together with you, Chad, probably after the show tonight, and
that's cool.
We'll sit down and we'll put a plan together. And in the meantime, everybody that's in the chat room, I expect you guys to share this out. I know all of you in the chat room. I'm friends with all of you, so I expect to see a share on your wall. I'll be watching. And let's get out here and let's support Amanda and her kids and try to get them back in their home before the snow hits the ground. Because this is Ohio, and the snow don't wait for nobody.
It might snow tomorrow. It's Ohio.
Oh, God. Oh, you're fired. You had one job, Chad, not to mention snow.
Hey, you said it first.
You said it first.
Top of everything, my heat pump, the fan, that's what's wrong with it. The fan,
is it just a fan?
The fan blew up. Yep.
Oh, that's actually not too bad.
No.
That's not too bad.
Not as bad as I thought it was.
No, a fan's only a couple $100. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I know. I was really worried there for a minute. I got winter coming on. I'm like, man, I gotta have heat in the house, and then I can't get nothing to kick on here. So, but no, we figured out what it was. So that was set my mind a little easier. Because it was the way my luck goes. I was like, man, I'm going to need a whole new unit. But no, it ended up not being as bad as I thought. So that was a little bit of good luck there.
All right, guys. Well, keep your head up, Amanda, and thoughts and prayers, girl, for sure. If I would give you a social distancing hug if I was there, and give the kiddos some love. Let them know Aunt loves them, and we're gonna put this damn thing together for you. All right.
All right, I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. Chad, you have a good night, sir. And if you guys need anything at all, man, I don't care if it's a pack of chewing gum. I better hear from you.
Much love, man. I'll be back in the chat in a second.
No worries, man. Have a good night. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right.
Thank you.
Music Familia, this is what we need to do. We need to get this going. I'm going to post this in the chat. Again, I expect all of you to share this out right now. And in support of Then Falls the Sky and everybody that's going on, man, we're going to throw this at you. The song's called Reasons. This is off their brand new album from Break Free, the EP. Make sure you guys check it out. And I'm sure most of the funds are going to go to the appropriate places. So make sure you pick up the album for them, show some love, and let's get into this right now. We'll be right back. Hey, what's up? It's Ant-Man from Music Media Productions here to tell you about Carolina Hemp Company. Established in 2014, Carolina Hemp Company is bringing balance through hemp. Whole-spectrum hemp extracts, organic hemp flour, topicals, and edibles, along with the best hemp education you can get. But don't take my word for it. Stop in and experience the difference at Carolina Hemp Company, Columbus. Located at 5212 North High Street, Suite A, Columbus, Ohio 43214, or call 614-987-5885. Check out chc-columbus.com today for more information and ways to order online. Our future looks a little more hempful every day. And tell Sean and Cheryl Ant-Man sent you. You won't regret it. On this, I swear.
What's going on, Music Familia? We are back, hanging out live, Ant-Man Versus. There's some awesome Then Falls the Sky right there. And that was a new commercial spot for Carolina Hemp Company, Columbus. Good stuff right there. Sean and Cheryl holding it down right there for all your hemp needs. Badass company, man. Make sure you guys check them out. Tonight's horoscopes are powered by just that. Carolina Hemp Company, Columbus. Drop your horoscopes in. If today's your birthday, well then, happy mother-freaking birthday. Here's your horoscope. A full moon on your birthday means you will have no choice but to meet partners and colleagues halfway. But only halfway. The moment anyone tries to get more than their share at your expense is the moment you need to get angry and at least pretend. Aquarius, it's quite likely you'll be more assertive than usual today, especially in the way you make use of the words. The only danger is you may speak so fast that you don't give the better part of your brain a chance to edit what you say. Arguments are likely. Pisces, according to the planets, you've been taking the wrong thing seriously. Today's full moon will point out where you have made mistakes and what the consequences are likely to be. It's not too late to have a rethink, but then you must act quickly. Aries, today's full moon in your sign suggests you are in for an up and down time emotionally. The good news is you won't be the only one who struggles. In fact, some people will have it a lot worse. So there's no need to feel sorry for yourself. Taurus, it's quite likely you'll find yourself on the defensive today as people you interact with seem determined to call you out for every little mistake. Keep telling yourself that one is really out to get you. No one's really out to get you at all, honestly, Taurus. So it's just that everyone's feeling the tension. Because, you know, it's October and it's cold outside, and they need a blanket. Geminis. Sometimes you can be too easygoing for your own good. And the planets warn you need to get serious about matters that could cause problems later if you choose to ignore them now. Also, don't say things just to make others feel good. Tell the truth always. Cancers, anyone who doubts you have what it takes career-wise will have to revise their opinion over the next 24 hours, as you show yourself capable of battling your way to the top. Cancer is a cardinal sign and eager to succeed. Make sure others know that. Leos, your emotions may be all over the place, but that need not be the problem so long as you keep a clear picture in your mind of what it is you're aiming for. You might not reach your goal as quickly as you had hoped, but you'll get there eventually. Virgos, what's going on with you? My fellow Virgos, listen up. You won't be happy if people go digging around your personal affairs today, but your happiness does not seem to be their concern. If you have something to hide, you are advised to move it to a place where it's less likely to be found. Libras. On more than one occasion today, Libra, you will have to calm down and count to 10 before replying to your critics. 1, 2, 3, what the heck is bothering me? If you don't, you could see something less than flattering, which will give them the opportunity to come down on you really hard. Think before you speak. Scorpio, try not to focus too much on details today, because if you get bogged down in the nuts and bolts of what's going on, you may miss the bigger picture completely. On a higher level, that picture is actually quite pretty. Best of all, it makes sense. Sagittarius, creatively and maybe romantically, You will be challenged in some way over the next 24 hours, and the best way to deal with that challenge is to refuse to take it seriously. That's right. Laugh your ass off. In the greater scheme of things, it's probably no significance at all. Capricorn, there is real chance you will cross swords with a loved one today, not because there are any major disagreements between you, but because you are both so tightly strung that the smallest thing will set you off. Don't worry, Capricorn. You'll be friends again tomorrow. Maybe. Those are your horoscopes, mofos. Brought to you by Carolina Hemp Company Columbus. Make sure you guys go over there, che-columbus.com. Check out all their awesome products. Don't worry, if you are at home and you want to order online, you can do that. You can call the store, find out what sales they got going on. They always have sales. They always have awesome things going on. Nobody should be excluded from feeling good about themselves. Make sure you reach out to che-columbus.com today, or give them a call, letting them know Ant-Man sent you, and they'll find a way to make you smile. All right, folks. So, long awaited. I've been waiting for this music video for a while, and I happen to have it right here, and I'm excited about it. We're going to get into this. This is Gravestones from Tom MacDonald. If you haven't seen it already, you're about to for the first time right here. Let's go.
100,000 records sold. I've been dreaming about this moment since I was 7 years old. I should probably go home, ride around the city with the top back, screaming y'all with a megaphone. Y'all already know I did it independent, controversial records. Since I made it, lost so many friendships. I wish that I could say I learned my lesson. I regret it, but the only place I give is an alternate dimension. All this negative attention, what a waste of breath. Give a about the odds, y'all should place your bets. Play your cards and then complain I rigged the game. Go ahead, change the deck. I got nothing but some aces left. Looking back, all I see is people who are bitter. And if they look my direction, all they'll see is middle fingers. Probably hit me up on Twitter, I'ma miss it though. I ain't worried about a pistol till the trigger's pulled. I just wanna be a legend while I'm still alive. It seems like hella rappers going platinum when they die. It's gravestones. It's gravestones. I just wanna be a legend while I'm still alive. It seems like hella rappers going platinum when they die. It's gravestones. It's gravestones. Lately I've been living a dream. I blew out the candles and wished for this when I was 16. Ripped jeans. Now I'm hanging out the window of a limo like, what's up? It's me. Don't trip, I'm just winning, ho. Tried to tell him that I'm wicked, though. I just did a show, every ticket sold. Never missed a goal, I don't hit the post. And I ain't keeping score, but official when the whistle blows. I'm offensive, I respect if you don't feel it. But my dog just died, so I got bigger to deal with than feelings. Stay mad, I'ma keep to myself. I'ma do it for the people who really needed my help. The death threats all preceded my wealth. Turns out it's ghost stories they repeatedly tell. And every man needs to know where he came from, 'cause he's headed for a gravestone. I just wanna be a legend while I'm still alive. It seems like hella rappers going platinum when they die. It's gravestones. It's gravestones. I just wanna be a legend while I'm still alive. It seems like hella rappers going platinum when they die. It's gravestones. It's gravestones. Every single night has been a blur. I've been hella tired of hearing I should wait my turn. I'm just taking what I earned. Y'all still owe me for the songs you never heard. Couple 100 million views, not even close to what they worth. Hella people acting like they work. Claim they got a bag, but they barely got a purse. Claim the grass is greener, but I touch it and it's turf. Claim your team is wolves, y'all ain't even rocking fur. I'm just sick of all the fake. I don't like the way they move. I don't like the things they say. I know none of that is true. They say they've been at the lake, but they really at the pool. They say they be getting paid, but they only rent a room. I moved my family out the hood like we not made for the ghetto. And I'm so close to the top that when I yell there's an echo. I get anxiety whenever a new stranger says hello. 50 minutes of fame became a 2-hour special. What's up? I just wanna be a legend while I'm still alive. It seems like hella rappers going platinum when they die. It's gravestones. It's gravestones. I just wanna be a legend while I'm still alive. It seems like hella rappers going platinum when they die. It's gravestones. It's gravestones.
Every day with you is like the 4th of July. I don't want to start without you. Aretha singing, daydreaming just for you. The boys in the band miss your rhythm and blues. We watched the planes taking off as you told me a story. In Battery Park we figured out power and glory. The kids in their love and they're all doing great. All you singing friends want to know when we're gonna meet. So you finally found a place to call your own. I'm so happy for you. I'll be right along. Shelby, don't you ever worry about nothing. You know something, you always did the best you could. I'm waiting at 23rd Street BBQs. Yeah, I got you blue cheese and extra onions too. Always giving when you didn't really have it to give. Always shining, smiling, always trying to live your best life. So you finally found a place to call your own. I'm so happy for you. I'll be right along. Shelby, don't you ever worry about nothing. You know something, you always did the best you could. The only child, the only friend, the only heart, the only Shelby. Always making sure family and friends were alright. Always swinging, singing, always taking us all to new heights. So you finally found a place to call your own. I'm so happy for you. I'll be right along. Shelby, don't you ever worry about nothing. You know something, you always did the best you could.
apology. But I see right through the fake shit, optometry. Undefeated, cosign, don't need it. If I tell you that I fuck with you, it's cause I fucking mean it. Them bitches wanted war, but they retreated. I raised hell, they deleted. Try to check me, I'll check your balances. Hit you where it hurts and sit and laugh about the damages. Got a squad of supporters that'll dismantle shit. I love them all, hashtag savages. It's time to put the church rumors to rest. He's with a beautiful woman who deserves respect. And that's that on that. People love to stir shit up till shit hits back. I'm a different breed than you bitches. They digging deep in my business. They wanna see me diminish. The jealousy is so endless. Roll the dice and keep speaking about me senseless till they find your ass sleeping with fishes, bitches. Welcome to the swamp.
Guess who's back? I ain't got shit to lose. Turret on lock, cockpit in this B-52. Redhead hoe, you too broke for me to mention you. I'd rather bleed you out and let you stab before I pick at you. This motherfucker mentioning sad. Thinking this alligator won't come out and get in his ass. Always talking shit but quick to throw a brick in this dash. I was more of a man than you and I was 6 and a half. Gotta teach you a lesson, you was pressing your luck. I'm a career in the bitch, I can't stress it enough. It's impressive how your music all impressively sucks. Your fucking fan base couldn't fill the bed of my truck. Started going through your numbers, they depressing as fuck. They look good, but there's a couple things that's effing it up. If I take away all them collabs you cut, your streaming revenue would calculate to less than $1. You network with a lot of dudes, all of them end up hot at you. I'm murdering a zombie cause Adam in church bodied you. You got the heart of a cockatoo. When everyone was getting at you, I felt bad and got with you. Like when Justin had you deep in that hole, I helped you out. I got a soft spot for people that's slow. And by slow, I mean dumbass dumb. Got hit with a skill shot and still thinks he won. This ain't my kill shot, this a half-ass slap. You threw your shots on Instagram, I'm throwing my shots back. Now toodaloo before I lose my cool and really go in. Your best bet is to hush and not discuss it again. Cause if I ever have to come back to it, I have Art and Simba hitting pause after every bar when they react to it. Now leave it alone, you find yourself in Gator water, you ain't making it home, bitch. Welcome to the swamp.
Oh, yeah. Hanging out live tonight, man. Jamming out. So did you see that? Hope Hicks tested positive for COVID. She is President Trump's closest aide. She tested positive for coronavirus after flying on Air Force One this week with the Prez. If you notice, this week was the debate. So we'll find out. Hope's positive corona case test comes on the heels of her traveling to and from Tuesday's debate in Cleveland, as well as a round-trip flight to Trump's Wednesday rally in Minnesota, according to the Bloomberg report. The report says that she's experiencing symptoms now. However, there's no indication POTUS has contracted the virus. Hope is working for Trump again as a counselor to the president after previously serving as his communications director and working on his 2016 campaign. We reached out to the White House, and Deputy Press Secretary Judd Deere would not comment on Hope or the president's health. He did say that the president takes the health and safety of himself and everyone who works in support of him and the American people very seriously. He continued, the White House operations collaborates with the physician to the president and the White House military office to ensure all plans and procedures incorporate current CDC guidance and best practices for limiting COVID-19 exposure to the greatest extent possible, both on complex and when president is traveling. Am I going to be like the first person to be like, I want to call bullshit on this whole thing? Like, just, you know, yeah, okay. All right, just checking. So, Aurora PD. A hobbled woman screams for help for 20 minutes in the back seat of a cop car. And, I'm really not happy about this. I'm really not. Especially with everything that's going on right now. You know, a black woman was arrested in Aurora, Colorado. Police say that the police officer was cuffed. Looks like an Aurora CO police officer was cuffed, hogtied, and thrown in a patrol car where she rode upside down, begging for help for 20 minutes as she feared she would die. Disturbing video. 28-year-old Shatine Kelly being arrested on August 27th, 19, on charges resulting from a fight after Officer Levy Huffin cuffs her and puts her in the back of a patrol car. He claims she tried to escape by grabbing the door handles. Huffin then decides, I'm gonna hobble her, tying her handcuffed hands to her feet, also known as hog tying. While on the back seat, Kelly unloaded insult after insult on the cop, clearly feeling that she should not have been arrested. But the situation turned into much scarier for her when she slipped off of the back seat, head first, onto the floor with her legs up in the air. Almost immediately, she starts pleading for her life, fearing she might break her neck or her arms, or suffocate at worst. At one point, she sadly whimpered, "This is some kind of slavery shit. And many times, I gotta beg you, master. How many times I gotta beg you, master?" Aurora PD is releasing the footage because Huffin was fired in February over the incident and is appealing his termination. Aurora Police Chief Vanessa Wilson points out that the backseat door handles are inopenable, and she believes Huffin was punishing Kelly. Chief Wilson says she believes this was a form of torture by the officer and adds he's lucky Kelly didn't die from asphyxiation, because he would be, in my opinion, in an orange jumpsuit right now, if she had. Despite Kelly repeatedly screaming, "Please don't let me die back here," Huffin never replied or stopped the vehicle to move her into a safer position. Kelly at one point is heard saying, "I never felt so much racism in all my life." All criminal charges against Kelly were eventually dropped, and Huffin's termination appeal is under review. It should be noted that this incident occurred just 3 days after the Elijah McClain incident in Aurora on August 24th, 19. of 2019, during which he was allegedly placed in a chokehold by police and sedated by paramedics. McLean went into cardiac arrest while being transported to the hospital. He was declared brain dead 3 days later and died on August 30th. I have this video, or this audio right here. We're going to check it out.
The TMZ app! Your source for the biggest celebrity and entertainment news in the palm of your hand. Get 24/7 access to the exclusive news, pics, and video only TMZ can provide. Download the TMZ app today!
Can't play it without doing that.
Chief, were you able to watch the video?
Yes, ma'am.
Was that a difficult video for you to watch?
Every time it seems to get worse.
Why is it difficult to watch?
Because that's not what we're hired to do. We are not judge, jury, and executor. We are not to treat people inhumanely like they don't matter. And he is lucky that she did not die in the backseat of that car, because he would be, in my opinion, in an orange jumpsuit right now. This is not what I expect from my officers. I'm sorry, I'm angry. Every time I watch this, it makes me sick.
Chief, did anything in that video stand out to you in particular?
The fact that if you listen to it, she is literally panicking. You can listen to her breathing changing. We train on this. We train on the fact that people can die, especially when they're in a hobbled position. And then you put her inverted on her neck. She's saying that she feels like her neck is about to break. I don't know how many times she says she can't breathe. I don't know how many times she asks for help. And I felt as though his actions were punishing her.
Would it be inappropriate for an officer to punish someone in the back of their patrol car?
Absolutely.
Why is
It's not our job. It's not our job. He had arrested her. He had his charges he wanted to charge her with. And let me just go back to the escape charge. Those door handles will not open. So there was no escaping that car. So I just want to make sure that the Civil Service Commission knows that. In my opinion, there was no reason to hobble her.
You heard it first right there. And, with everything going on and the way things are, what's going on, Katie? How's it going? With everything that's going on, it's a bad time, to be out here doing all this stuff, man. It's a bad time to be in the media. It's a bad time to be a good police officer. It's a bad time to be good anything, because there's so much bad that over supersedes the good. So we have to find a way to come together, and we have to find a way to power through all this. And, I think the only way we can do that is if we come together, we stay the course, and we focus on what we need to do, and we focus on what's in front of us, and that's making a better quality America as a whole. As far as myself and being a 38-year-old male in America, I'm not worried about me. I'm more worried about my kids. Because my kids gotta take over this shithole after I'm dead and gone. My kids is, me and mom are gonna die one day. And when we die, whatever is left of the shithole we leave is what we leave for our kids and for our little ones. And, I, for one, before I go out of this place, want to try to make a better quality of life. Not just for my kids, but for everybody that I come in contact with. We joke a lot, oftentimes, about certain topics. I've done it, you've done it, anybody that we know has done it. But at the end of the day, all joking aside, we have to come together and stop the bullshit. And it's gonna start, and it's gonna end with us. And some people would even say it's gonna start with us and it's gonna end with our kids. I don't know. I'm trying to be a better quality dad. I focus on that day in and day out. And, I don't know. You know, we have to find a way. And I think we're on that way. You know, I really do. I think our community is trying. I think the people in the community are trying. And, it doesn't go unnoticed, you know? Got some brand new music right here for you. So my boys in Ignasium have been busy. They posted this little ditty yesterday. And it's about 3.5 minutes. Just under 3.5 minutes. And, well, I think we'll premiere this right here, right now. Ready? Let's do this.
Music Familia Production. World premiere.
It's the end of the world, we all know so well. Don't try to run and hide, be scared. Let it all in, so take a deep breath and exhale all your fear that you've held in for years. How does it feel to be locked inside of your own self, be locked inside of your own self? You try to hide. If this is the end and it's all over, hope you've had time to think things over. Never you see the sunshine upon your face. This is all you wanted, right? You're so rich of burden. It's fucking sad. Time to punch out the time clock. Our shift is over now. Control's absolute. Dancing on your graves. With the blood money they have made. And dancing on your graves. With the blood money they have made. So let the end begin, nothing lasts forever. But just for one last time, let's light the night. So let the end begin, nothing lasts forever. But just for one last time, let's light the night like it's a funeral. Fire, fire, fire. Funeral, fire, fire, fire. Funeral, fire, 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 fire. Funeral, fire, 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 fire. Funeral.
Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. At Cold Cock, we believe life is about taking your shot. It's about sharing your soul with the people who care to listen, not selling it to whoever will buy it. At Cold Cock, we also believe fine spirits are truly about celebrating the greatest moments in life with true friends. And that's what we strive to put into every bottle of Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. So here's our best wish to whatever you raise your glass for. Take your shot. Cold Cock American Herbal Flavored Whiskey. Must be 21 to drink, and please drink responsibly.
Hey, what's up, fam?
I got a question for you. Do you like barbecue? I mean like real barbecue. Slow cooked for hours, seasoned with only the best ingredients? Then check out Lynettes Country BBQ. My man Larry's been barbecuing the best meats for over 25 years. Lynettes also does catering for any major event. So the next time you want quality barbecue and you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, call Larry and Lynettes Country BBQ at 740-304-5303. For more information on details and locations, check them out on Facebook at Lynettes Country BBQ. Paul's Nightclub, located at 901 South Broad Street in Lancaster, Ohio, has it all. For over 30 years, Janine Cunningham and the friendly crew at Paul's have been serving patrons with the very best local music and carry-out in the area. Everything you need, all in one place. Next time you are in Lancaster and want to go to a place that makes you feel right at home, be sure to stop at Paul's Nightclub and say hi. Check out some awesome local music and grab yourself some carry-out. 901 South Broad Street, Lancaster, Ohio, 43130. Or call 740-215-4805. Shamrock Printing, dedicated to providing high-quality printing and graphic design solutions. Located at 82 South 3rd Street, Newark, Ohio. Fast, reliable, and local. Screen printing, graphic design, banners, and so much more. Owner-operators Ace Winters and Jonathan Boyer go above and beyond to provide their customers with the best service, knowledge, and professionalism that only a local business can provide. So before you go to that other print shop, go to shamrockprinting.com today, or give them a call, 740-349-2244, or find Shamrock Printing on Facebook, and be sure to tell them that Ant-Man sent you. Hey, what's up? It's Ant-Man from Music Media Productions here to tell you about Carolina Hemp Company. Established in 2014, Carolina Hemp Company is bringing balance through hemp. Whole-spectrum hemp extracts, organic hemp flour, topicals, and edibles, along with the best hemp education you can get. But don't take my word for it. Stop in and experience the difference at Carolina Hemp Company, Columbus. Located at 5212 North High Street, Suite A, Columbus, Ohio, 43214, or call 614-987-5885. Check out chc-columbus.com today for more information and ways to order online. Our future looks a little more hempful every day. And tell Sean and Cheryl Ant-Man sent you. You won't regret it. On this, I swear.
Oh, yeah. Hanging out live tonight, man. It's been fun. That's for sure. I've learned a lot, hung out, played some awesome music. About 15 minutes left. We're about to let our hair down. We're about to get real hard, real quick. Some hardcore stuff coming up here in a little bit. And, you know, I really don't know what to say other than this day in music. You ready for this? Let's do this. John Cougar, my man, John Cougar Mellencamp, 1982, went to #1 on both the U.S. album and singles charts with the album American Fool and the single Jack and Diane, which is like one of my all-time favorite songs. I remember hearing it on my aunt and uncle's farm growing up. Pretty awesome. 1983, the year I was born. Mr. David Bowie World Convention was held at Cunard Hotel in London. The event had the largest collection of Bowie merchandise ever assembled. 1988, Bon Jovi scored their first UK #1 album with New Jersey, their 4th release. The follow-up to Slippery When Wet produced 5 Billboard Hot 100 Top 10 singles, the most top 10 hits to date for a hard rock album. Bad Medicine and I'll Be There For You both hit #1 on Billboard 100. I'm gonna hit some people real quick in the jabs. You ready for this? 1990, New Kids on the Block. Forbes magazine listed the New Kids on the Block as the 5th richest entertainers in the U.S. with an income of $78 million. Damn. 1994, the Daily Mirror in the UK printed a photo of Michael Jackson in a Scoutmaster's uniform along with 5 young Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts leader later made a statement saying that Jackson had no association with the organization. Man, I remember that too. That was crazy. 2004, AC/DC, the Lord Mayor of Melbourne, officially opened AC/DC Lane. after the veteran rockers, the Lord Mayor erected the sign into cheers and bagpipes playing the band's song Long Way to the Top. The city of Melbourne had extra copies of the sign made in anticipation of fans stealing them, which did happen, and I think still to date happens quite frequently. Miss Dynamite in 2004 was arrested over allegations of assault after an incident at a restaurant in central London. Miss Dynamite, by the way, her real name is Naomi McLean Daly, was arrested in connection with the allegation after voluntarily attending a police station. She was later released on bail. I'm going to stump you with this one. You ready? 2007, the Spice Girls. That's right. This day in music, the Spice Girls made the show. Fight Me. Spice Girls London reunion concert sold out 38 seconds after fans were notified tickets had gone on sale. More than 1 million people in the UK registered for the concert. On the 15th of December in 2007, at the O2 Arena, tickets cost between 55 and 75 euros. 3 more London dates were added to the world tour, which was kicking off in Vancouver on the 2nd of December. And that, folks, is your This Day in Music. Coming up, we got some awesome events. On October 25th, Carolina Hemp Company Columbus has a Hempy Halloween going on. Costumes are welcome. Please wear a mask and practice social distancing, please. But we're going to have some awesome live music there. Going to have some awesome pricing on some products that are going to be there. You're going to have an opportunity to take some samples and try out some of the things, the best things that Carolina Hemp Company has to offer right there, all under one roof. And check out some awesome music while you're at it. Also, my boys, Suicide Toys, are having a killer release party on October 31st. For those of you who don't know how to count, that is a Saturday. That's Halloween. For those of y'all who need some help with that. I'm really excited about it, man. I really am. It's going to be a killer show. And I think a lot of people are really going to have a lot of fun. Something that I want to point out also is that I'm going to be out there. I'm going to try to be at both events, but we're going to find out what happened. It's been really interesting finding out what's been going on in the scene and trying to stay busy. My thing is, I'm nervous about going back to shows. Like, I'm not scared to admit it. I am absolutely terrified of what is going, like, just because. I don't want to sound, I don't want to sound out of line or disrespectful when I say it, but yeah, I am kind of nervous. I more than some ways nervous about getting back out there and getting out and checking out live music again. Only because there's bad apples everywhere. And they're talking about lifting the liquor ban, and talking about getting back to normal. And that's fine. But they're going to get drunk, men and women. They're not going to wash their hands, men and women. They're not going to use sanitizer, men and women. I've already seen situations where they're not wearing masks. I've already seen a bunch of stuff. And I've also heard a bunch of people tell me, oh, well, COVID's not real, and you can't get sick, and this and that, and you can't, it's all in people's heads, and how many people die every day, and this and that, and all I have to say is, that's fine. Believe and think and feel and whatever you want, that's fine. But I don't want to hear you bitch when and if you get sick. Well, I should have listened. Too late. I don't want to hear about it. We're gonna let our hair down right now. Then Falls the Sky was earlier, And we heard them. Now I got some brand new stuff from The World I Knew. This song is called Lifeline. Now, I didn't play Then Falls the Sky Lifeline earlier because I didn't feel, I don't know. I just didn't want to play both, like both of both. Wow, I need to go to bed. I didn't want to play one after the other. So we're going to check this out right now. This is Lifeline from The World I Knew.
Through all this pain, you're right, am I wrong? I'm one and the same. I'm healing myself, trusting myself and nobody else. Yeah, your words can't stop me. I know just who I'm gonna be. I let go hostility. Now all that's left is say yes. I still breathing. I'm still breathing. Don't even begin. I won't let you in, but I'm still breathing.
Ken Throne out of St. Paul, Minnesota. Some good stuff right there. So tonight's show, I want to say, everybody, thank you for coming to hang out with me. I appreciate you guys. Ant-Man's quote of the night, man. We'll need to accept that we won't always make the right decisions. That we'll screw up royally sometimes. Understanding that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. Ariana Huffington. Much love to you guys. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate all you guys. Shout out to all my sponsors. One more time, I want to give all my sponsors some love. Shamrock Printing, Paul's Nightclub, Lynettes Country BBQ. I want to give a shout out to Carolina Hemp Company. Make sure you guys check them out. Carolina Hemp Company, 5212 North High Street, Suite A, Columbus, Ohio, 43214. Give them a call, 614-987-5885. Or check them out, chc-columbus.com today. Let them know the Ant-Man sent you, and they'll hook you up. I'm sure of that. Music Familia, make sure you guys share out that GoFundMe page for Amanda. Make sure we get her back in her house. We need to do this. On this, I swear, we will do this. We have to come together and make it happen. And what else can be said, man, other than have a great rest of your weekend, man. Stay warm, stay loved, stay cool, stay you. Hashtag Music Familia for life. I love you guys. Thanks for doing what you do as artists and musicians. I want to remind everybody that all the music and music videos aired are not ours. We give all the rights to the artists and musicians to create these works. Find us on Facebook, Music Familia Productions. Give us a like. You can find me personally on Facebook, AntmanVs. I'm almost at 3,000 likes. And I want everybody to know, our YouTube channel, we are working towards 1,000 subscribers so that we can monetize our YouTube channel. And the money that we receive from our monetization is going to go back to our community. So please, help us reach 1,000 subscribers and share this out. Let everybody know what we're trying to do. Share that GoFundMe page. Get out there, support some people. I love you guys. Be cool. Have a great rest of your weekend.